Let's unpack. I have not unpacked my suitcase since I moved to New York about 2 weeks ago, and it's about time it happened. I've just moved here. I'm new, and I am just kind of literally starting life from zero. I don't have a social security number yet. I'm still waiting for that to be issued. I don't have a bank account. I don't have a US phone number. I don't have any friends. I have about $48.07 left in my Revolut account, and I have fully paid for all my accommodation until the 1st of September. And until then, I really need to have figured all my shit out. Otherwise, the city is gonna eat me up and spit me out because the cost of living here is insane. But I also am living in the coolest city in the world, and the opportunities here are endless and the possibilities here are endless. So I feel like I need to take advantage of that and to also like enjoy the city and experience it and do like affordable, fun things. We should probably fast forward through me emptying my closet here. All set. There's a bit of a mess still going on over there. I've just been like, I don't know, in a very frazzled state. One super big thing that I've been trying to work on is like making friends in the city, but I've also been like really sabotaging it. I'm like hoping people reach out to me and then they do, and I'm like scared to reply to them. And I think one of the reasons why is because like everything is new, and a part of me is definitely scared of introducing even more newness in my life and like new people. But I really need to bite the bullet on that and just like go out and meet people. And I actually have like a friendship date today, and I'm meeting up with Mucci, and we're gonna go watch the Barbie movie, and like all of that sounds amazing. I am like so excited about that. So I need to pick an outfit for the Barbie movie immediately, and it's gonna be pink, of course. And wait, is this not screaming Barbie? And here we have it, the final look. Let me just put you down somewhere so you can see the whole thing. Sunglasses, I just got these at a flea market with this belt as well, like $1 each. The necklace is from Piracy Vintage. Thrifted jeans, and I need to pick a pair of shoes. I'm so excited to hopefully make a friend today. I'm excited to just start building a support system, you know? Because my anxiety levels, let's talk about this. My stress levels have been through the roof, justifiably. And in the past, I would have definitely put myself down for struggling emotionally with such a huge change in my life. And I'd be like, why do you have to be such a little bitch? Why can't you be braver? Why can't you be stronger? You don't have the right to be weak. And I have thankfully worked a lot on myself to get past that point where I'm putting myself down for having a very natural and human reaction to such a drastic change in my life. And now I'm like treating myself with a lot more compassion. And I'm recognizing that like, yes, I don't want to be anxious, but I am compassionate towards myself that I'm feeling this way. And I have a lot of tools now that help me reduce my stress. In the mornings, I wake up with a lot of anxiety. So what I do is I make myself an iced tea. And I also put on the meditation soundscape on Endel. And that really helps me just calm my nervous system and start my day off on the right foot. By the way, Endel is an environment-based app that takes everything that we know about sound and then combine it with cutting-edge technology. And the result is real-time, personalized soundscapes that help you relax, focus, sleep, amongst many other things. This is the most useful app that I have on my phone. I am a subscriber to Endel. I bought a full 1-year membership for the past 2 years. This is an app that like I depend on a daily basis. I love to sleep. One could say I am addicted to it. I do it at minimum 8 hours a day, every single day. I like my head to hit that pillow and I want lights out immediately. I don't want to be swirling in my bed for hours with all of these existential questions popping up. I've tried a lot of different methods to help me fall asleep faster. The Endel Sleep Soundscape is the one that just works best for me, and I highly recommend it to anyone that just wants to have better quality sleep. Also, the first 100 people to hit the link in the description box below will get a free week of audio experiences, so you can get to try Endel out for yourself and see how amazing this app really is. Huge thank you to Endel for sponsoring today's video. So happy to work with them. Okay, we're ready to go. What do we think? A little bit of time to kill, so I'm heading to the bookstore first. Here's Mucci giving Barbie, and we are running to catch the movie because we are like so late. How good was it? It was the f***ing best movie ever. Like this is my Joker. Like legit. Okay. All right. Look at that. Look at that. Wait, I'm like pointing at literally nothing. How cool is this? And now we are in Central Park. I've been here in 2014 when I was a flight attendant, and it was like all snowed over and I was freezing my ass off. Like literally I had never been so cold that I thought my butt cheeks would freeze and fall off. So the temperature is a lot better now and it's so pretty. I can't believe it. I'm in Central Park. Wow. And they're like, and they also think that I look good, and I'm like literally shaped like an Oompa Loompa. And it's like, do not worry, friend. Do not worry. How cool is this? I'm like breaking the fourth wall like during the time lapse. No, but like really, look at this.
What do you think about people who wake up really early and journal? No, but people do. I don't think you understand. People are like, that's my most creative time. I set my alarm for 5. I get up in bed and I journal. I go, about f***ing what, bitch?
Good morning. Who is ready to seize the day with me? It was like such a great day yesterday, honestly. The Barbie movie was a masterpiece. It was inspirational. It was so much fun. Like I didn't expect it to be like one of the greatest comedies of all time. It was just like consistently making me laugh out loud the whole time. It got serious at some points. Like during the end of the movie, I was just like, don't cry. You're here, like you're meeting Mucci for the first time. You're like, don't embarrass yourself by crying at the Barbie movie. But it was like, it got emotional in the end. It was just like a phenomenal movie. I'm just using the same words again and again, but I'm like, amazing, masterpiece, incredible, like genius. It was so good. And it was like, I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna have to watch that movie regularly. I remember a lot of people were not happy when Ryan Gosling was cast as Ken, and I think he just really proved everyone wrong. And I think that like out of all the actors in this movie, he did shine the most, and it did seem like he committed to this part, like he became Ken, you know? As a woman that loves movies and loves cinema, it just feels like most of the time the movies and the content in general that I have access to as a woman is stuff that doesn't really feel made for me. And it makes sense because like the majority of directors out there are men, and that does not mean that men are unable to make movies that women can enjoy. Obviously they can, and there are a lot of incredible male directors out there, and I have enjoyed a lot of movies made by men. But when it comes to like weighing things out, it's not just my opinion. It is a fact that like the majority of movies that are made are mostly made for men, by men, for men, enjoyed by men. And part of it is because there's not enough female directors out there. I think there's a lot more nuance to this discussion though than just making these black and white statements that I'm making at the moment, because I think that like old French cinema or old Hollywood movies had a certain femininity to them that doesn't really exist in the modern blockbuster movies that are predominantly like action films. Like the movies that are making the most money and are having the most money thrown at them are superhero movies and the whole like male nostalgia comic book cinematic universe, whatever. None of those words made sense together, but anyways, the Barbie movie actually had one sponsored, I think it was Subaru. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention at that point because it had like one car sponsored car chase in it, which I guess like most movies need to have something like that these days to like get funded and for everyone to get paid. So I'm, especially me that makes a living also by having sponsorships in my videos, I do not judge that. I'm like, okay, if that's what has to be done and we're gonna take like a 10-minute car ad in the middle of the movie so that the movie can be made, I'm here for that, you know? As long as we get the movie and the movie's good, then why not? But yeah, I was just like not into the car chase when it happened in the Barbie movie. I was like, okay. Once the car engine sounds start like blasting in the movie theater, I'm like, well, time for me to check out emotionally. The car engines are just like an unpleasant sound, and cars don't look good generally these days unless it's a car chase in Cuba and like all the cars are like vintage and beautiful, then I am not interested. And same goes for like action and fight scenes. It's very rare that I'm gonna be into an action scene. Snowpiercer was one of them that I was like amazed with the action scenes. But yeah, that was like a long speech about how like the Barbie movie was the best. And it was so funny just walking down the street and everyone looking at us because we were like a group of people that had just exited the theater and we were all wearing pink and like really girly clothes. And it was just so fun how the people were looking at us and like walking down the street and being like, did you just watch the Barbie movie? We're like, yeah, how good? Was it good? We're like, it was amazing. Another guy walking down the street was like, you girls just watched the Barbie movie. I can tell. And I was like, oh my God, this is so wholesome. This is part of the reason why I really like New York and I really like Americans. Like, sorry, I'm gonna say this again. I like American people, but this warmth that people have when you're walking in the street and people are just so chatty it just makes me feel more welcome here. And I like this warmth. I like this chattiness. I don't have it in me to like randomly talk to people, but maybe I develop it eventually because I enjoy it. But yesterday was really a good day. Central Park was beautiful and there were fireflies everywhere. As nice as it is, I need to work. I need to get shit done. I need to find alternative sources of income other than YouTube. I need to freelance my ass off. The other thing I want to do is I want to go to a bookstore and just find a really good book to inspire me because I want to get back into writing my book, which I've written and I need to edit it. And I have like procrastinated myself so much out of like committing to finishing this. And I really want to do it. It really is such a good book. It's such a great story. And I mean, obviously this place is definitely inspiring me to get back into it. I'm gonna get ready now and I'm gonna hit the town. I'm gonna hit the city, baby. I'm now on my way to probably the bookstore. I forgot to film the outfit. Boots, secondhand, and then everything else secondhand. I don't think you can hear me at all. I just got 3 books that I am very excited about. One of them was on my to read list, and then the other 2 I was like, these seem like a really good idea. And I'm excited. It also feels so uncomfortable just vlogging out in public. I'm also now headed to get food. Oh my god, I look insane. We got food. So hot. So hot. I need so much water. I feel like I have lost half of my body weight in sweat walking out there. I've got my food. I've got my books. I'm walking down the street and like I'm seeing the best dressed people of my life, and that just inspires me and it fuels me and it makes me happy. Like I live for beauty. Me and Jennifer Coolidge, when she was playing Tanya in The White Lotus, live for beauty. I don't look at it right now, but I live for it. And like walking in a city that looks cool and seeing people that just look so fucking cool. I mean, there's a lot of people that look just like they do not care at all, but there's also people that look amazing and it's inspiring. And I see like the coolest clothes that you just, I mean, you obviously don't see in Athens, right? I don't know, I'm walking down the street and I see this girl with like the most beautiful pink, I think it was either satin or silk dress. And just looking at that dress, I'm like, oh my god, that's such a beautiful dress. And I'm like wearing my sunglasses and kind of inconspicuously staring at her. And I'm like, the dress made me happy. So like I accidentally smiled and she like smiled at me back. And I'm like, oh my god. That is so like, I don't know, this type of warmth is just so, it feels nice, you know? I don't feel so much like a stranger here anymore or like a foreigner. I mean, I still say so many stupid things all the time and like, I don't get the currency really or the measuring system or the weight system here. And I don't plan to because the metric system is the one that's correct. Kilos are correct, not pounds. Feet is not an appropriate or adult way to measure anything. Let's do a haul, not a thrift haul. I didn't go thrifting. I'm not planning on going thrifting for a while because like all I have is clothes at the moment. I don't need any more clothes. I need permanent housing, not permanent, but like I need more long-term housing. I need a social security number. I need a bank account. I need an American phone number. I need more friends, maybe a roommate. So my priorities at the moment are everything else and then clothes. I have enough clothes, but let's go through the stuff I got. I went to like this $1 store and for $2, I found this, which my friend Socrates, he's an art curator and he has asked me to create an art piece for his exhibition that he's doing in September, I think. And it's about cringe. And I mean, it's me, so it's obviously gonna be a video, which maybe I also release on YouTube. And this is part of the concept. My food. So the thing with, I don't know if it's the US or if it's only New York, but it seems cheaper to just get a big meal from someplace that is like not too expensive, like takeout, than it is to buy food at the supermarket. That's what it seems like to me, because I've been grocery shopping and I've been trying multiple different supermarkets that are close to me and like from walkable distance, and I am not finding really affordable options that also contain calories in them that are not liquid. On one hand, I am more motivated to not cook than ever before. On the other hand, I don't know how good this is going to be for my health. But we have here a falafel bowl. Vegan falafel bowl. Ta-da. Also, $2.50 for the blueberries, which for me, this is a bargain. $2 for organic baby carrots in multiple colors. Trying that out because it was on discount. Bananas, which is the only super cheap thing I can really find here. And put these in the fridge. I got this book. It's Pale Fire by Vladimir Nabokov. I've never read any Nabokov. I wanted to find Lolita, but they didn't have it there. But I think that as an author, he's pretty twisted. And this is why I want to read him, honestly, to like get a little more inspiration and familiarity with like writing about very disturbing things, because there's quite a bit of it in my book. Also, The Vegetarian. This has been on my reading list. These two were used and they were $8 each. And this one was new, but it's queer and also disturbing and pretty psychological from what I think. And I was like, yes, 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 please. So happy about the books. So happy about the food. I feel good about this place. I'm starting to start. Starting. You know what? I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna watch something and I'll get back to you. I wanted to talk about fear of failure and generally like not going after what you want because you're afraid you're going to do it wrong, or you're going to do it poorly, or you're not going to succeed at it. And as I've gotten older, I've caught myself being a lot more cautious and a lot more afraid to go after the things that make me happy and the things that like fulfill me in life. And I want to make this as a reminder, not only to myself, but to any person watching that has dreams, that has goals, that is a creative person and an artistic person, that really the people in the just general creative sphere that succeed are not the people that are the most talented, are not the people that are the smartest, or the most good looking, or even the richest. I think the people that really succeed at doing the things that make them happy are the people that are brave enough to go after it and complete the project. Like I sit here and I'm like, I've come up with like the greatest story of all time, but have I finished that book? No. Have I published it? No, because I'm like scared. I'm scared of not being good enough. I'm scared of failure. I'm scared of putting in the effort and it not being as good as I want it to be. I am not the most anything person out there. I'm never gonna be. I'm never gonna be the best writer. I'm never gonna be the best YouTuber. I'm never gonna be the smartest or the wisest. I'm never gonna know more philosophy than anyone else. I'm never gonna know how to write better than anyone else or come up with better videos than anyone else, or like any creative thing that I do, a lot of people, not just someone, are gonna be better at me than me. Are gonna be better at it than me. There probably is someone out there that is genuinely the world's greatest YouTuber, but they're too scared to make a single video. There's somebody out there that might be the world's greatest writer that has and will ever exist, but they're too scared to write a single page. And too self-critical, and just too concerned with what others are gonna say and what ultimately they're going to say about themselves. And I think that most of us, if we have been raised by boomers, have a very loud, almost screaming critical voice that has been planted in our heads that is preventing us really from believing in ourselves. And I've been very lucky that I have always had that voice. And most of the time I've been able to look at that voice and be like, just shut the fuck up, you're wrong. And it's weird how like getting older is kind of making me listen to that voice more, when in reality, like I shouldn't be, like I should really be ignoring it. And I think that like coming here and moving here was one of the very big steps that I wanted to take towards going after pursuing other creative things that I want other than YouTube. And I feel like I am very motivated to do that here because like my life really depends on it. So it's just, the stakes are higher for sure. And it's nice also that this city has been inspiring me as well. So yeah, I'm saying this as motivation to you, but also kind of like a little speech to pump myself up as well. That like, I don't have to be the best. I don't even have to be mediocre. All I have to be is just someone that puts in the effort to follow and pursue the things that make me happy. And like coming up with stories makes me happy. Making videos like this makes me happy. Making clothes makes me happy sometimes. Sewing, not so much, but like coming up with designs makes me happy. Having interesting conversations makes me happy. Painting makes me happy, and drawing makes me happy. And also like living in a beautiful and inspiring city makes me happy. It's nice. I'm happy that this video is ending on such a positive note. The camera cut off, but I guess we're in New York, baby. We're doing New York. Kristen in Brooklyn is happening. I should go to jail for that one, but yeah, it's happening. And I'm like genuinely excited about it. I'm terrified and excited. And I only hope that like maybe this has inspired you to like bite the bullet and be brave and go after the things that make you happy, or maybe inspired you to go after the things that you've always wanted to do. That's what I hope that this video maybe offered to you. If not, you know, either way, thank you for watching. And I would very much appreciate it if you like this video. Subscribe down below if you want more vlogs. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this and want more New York content, more Kristen in Brooklyn content. Every time I say that, I cringe, and I'm gonna keep saying it every single time. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.